Hey, Stav. Big fan of the show. So I'll get right to it. Basically, I have a group of college friends. I'm 34. Really, like, the only time I get to see these guys is about once a year or so, whenever someone gets married or we have a bachelor party or something like that. And what's going on now is one of the guys in the group, I found out he's getting married, and I found out because another one of the friends texted me and asked if I was going, and I found out that I didn't get an invite. And basically my question is I am wondering, is it cool, like, I changed my email and I changed my phone number about a year ago, and I'm wondering, is it cool to kind of ask my other friend who told me about the wedding to kind of like fish around and see if it's possible that maybe like he just like texted the wrong number.
You want to go to a wedding?
Sent the wrong email. At the same time, I really don't want to seem like I'm fishing for an invite. I mean, I am a little bummed that I didn't get invited, but you know, it's his wedding, and you know, I respect his decision. And the last thing I would want to do is be at a thing where I'm not wanted. But I love these guys, and I love hanging out with them whenever I get the opportunity to, and I'd be really bummed, especially if I found out that, you know, it's just a misconnection. To give a little more context, I mean, we're in a fantasy football group together, and we had to like remake the group last year because I changed my number. So that's the thing, is I think that he probably just didn't invite me. But I don't know. I take the feeling that
you changed your fucking
like,
email and number.
You know, maybe there's some misunderstanding. I don't know.
Did you
think
change
it's
your
cool
fucking
to
address?
fish around here a little bit and ask my friend to do a little digging on my behalf just to make sure it's not an understanding, or would you just say leave it alone?
Leave it alone.
I appreciate any advice. Thanks.
I mean,
leave it alone.
He does. The amount of time he's like, first of all, they've contacted you since, right? If you changed your number a year ago and this has never come up with the person whose wedding you want to go to, you're not close enough. If you change your number and he didn't realize until it was time for his wedding, that's kind of a bad sign, man.
Yeah, I think you gotta leave it alone. I think I think from my own life experience, you do gotta let it be, and you gotta be like, hey, it is what it is.
Sure.
Because I think any other option, even if you reach out and they say, oh, my bad, we forgot. It's still, you still kind of know where y'all relationship is.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? Like,
now, this is funny because I do have friends too who have like invited people or like been like, I'm not inviting that guy. And then someone will text them, be like, hey man, I'm talking to a bunch of friends who like the weddings went out. And actually I know somebody who didn't go through a friend, but just texted the guy directly. And my friend just folded immediately. And he was like, dude, what? He was like, he got lost. And so like, there's a little bit of that. There's a little bit of social pressure. Now, this is an interesting question because I agree that, I mean, clearly, again, this guy's feelings are really hurt and he can't admit that. Just admit that. That's okay. It's okay for your feelings to be hurt. Anytime you're talking about email or phone number though, it's like, oh, she's probably busy. That's why she's not texting me back. Like this is the classic Trill Withers tweet. She'll text you back, bro. She's just having a little sex or whatever. I want to get the wording just right. If you could look that up, Eldis. But it's like, dog, I don't think it's your email or phone number. Now, I will say that if you trust your friend's sort of spy capabilities, if you trust your friend's ability to get some recon, I don't know that, but it's very friend specific, right? And they would have to be very slick with it to not embarrass you. Because I think the odds that this is some kind of misunderstanding are very low. So unless you have like the suavest James Bond ass friend, who it doesn't seem like you do, I could see trying to figure out what happened here or trying to get, because this is kind of juicy gossip when a friend gets left out of a wedding invite. Your friends are going to talk about it. Like again, if me and Eldis and our friend group of like, 5 or 6 friends that are tight, if one of those friends didn't invite one of the others to a wedding, it would be a topic of discussion. You know what I mean? And Eldest did have a very small wedding, and people's feelings didn't get hurt really, but it was funny to joke about who got invited and who didn't. And, in Stavy Baby Enterprise in particular, it was funny. Eldest invited one of our co-workers as a joke, an hour. Remember, we sent him the invite an hour before the wedding. Like, hey man, I really hope you can make it. A little last minute ceremony, which was funny as hell. So I think there is a way to at least figure out what happened, because there is some explanation here. And the explanation is misunderstanding. I would put it 4%. And that's pretty generous, right? Let's say it's a solid, let's give you 5%. But the other options, the devastating options are, he doesn't really like you that much, right? Then the other thing is the partner, right? Like she's just like, I don't fucking want this guy there. Or what probably happened is they probably don't have that many spots, and you made the long list, but when it was time to make some difficult cuts, the two guys we like least in fantasy football, they're the ones who get cut from the wedding, right?
Yeah.
Probably what it is actually the most devastating thing, which is not he has some secret hatred for you, or that he's harboring some secret, or that his wife secretly hates you. It's actually a little more devastating. Just realize you're a B- C+ friend in this guy's life. And he doesn't even not want you around. You might even get invited to the bachelor party. You might get invited to the auxiliary you don't get to stay in the house, but you get to go to Top Golf or whatever the fuck, right? That's probably what's happening. So do I think doing a little recon is the worst thing in the world? No. I just think realistically, brace yourself for the fact that you just didn't make the cut. Mm-hmm. Whatever happens from there, happens from there. I say, does this shed some light on your relationships? Do the people you find to be your close friends not think of you that way?
Yeah.
This is a moment of reflection for that.
For sure. And I do feel like, man, but that's the thing too. I'm like, does he really benefit from that investigation though?
No, he doesn't benefit from it.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I think you could just take it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like you said, put more into the relationships that you see, I guess, like a more fruitful bond with. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You can get down to the nitty gritty and be like, well, one time in the fantasy football, I said his hairline was crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can figure that out. Or you can be like, oh, this cat wife don't like me. Or like you said, you was at the cut. But none of those things fix the issue, which is you thought you was closer with somebody that you
That's
weren't.
a good point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good point. And yeah, maybe if you want to have it. Now, the Zen approach has been like, oh, okay, they didn't have room. Who cares? And you don't let that affect you at all.
Yeah.
Which I think is probably the best thing to do.
Probably.
And he might even grow to regret not inviting you.
Mm-hmm.
Is that Normand?
I don't know.
Yeah. Next week, Mark Normand will be here. Yeah, he's getting here early. We're going to hang out for a week straight so that we have really good chemistry on the pod. Well, I guess that's going to do it for us. We're having such a fun time.